quick, right? Like, to a lot of y'all dudes, like, I feel like, and this is merely my opinion right now at this point in the live, from like all the different guys I talked to, all the different one-on-ones I done did with a lot of y'all are settling, right? I'm gonna tell you some real shit, right? And I know the females like, oh, look at them. She finna tell the niggas they settling for us. Like, why would she say that? Shut up, bitch. I told you you ain't supposed to be on because I'm talking to the niggas. But anyway, I feel like a lot of y'all dudes is settling because you don't take the time to do work on self first. What I mean by that is you don't get in your own, like, here's the type of man I know that I am. Like, you don't, like, find your way first. And what I mean by find your way, because a lot of men, like, the woman they end up settling down with play the role in what type of man they are. But a lot of y'all don't even know you a man at first. And I know that could sound kind of weird, but what I mean by that is, like, y'all don't actually do the work to build y'all self to a state where you're even, like, worthy of trying to mix your life with a woman. Meaning, like, y'all be out here without y'all basics together and you try to get with these females, and of course all they gonna do is tear into your ego based on what society is conditioning them to believe that a man is supposed to already have together before he mix with a woman. And then if you say this to them, a lot of them, they aren't in control of self or disciplined enough to allow you to go, you know, get your shit together. They want to have you like, well, we can do it. I can help you work on you and I can help you. They do all this extra shit that ends up bruising your ego. This is why most of y'all, when you do become successful, the one that's with you or the one that was with you when you was trying to build yourself up. And I'm not talking about the whole, you know, I have this amount of money and my wife helped me grow my company or my girlfriend helped me grow my... No, I'm talking about y'all be legitimately lost on what y'all want to do with y'all life, y'all self-esteem, certain things like as far as your basics, like I say, having adequate transportation, having a stable place to stay, covering your responsibilities, make sure you feeding and clothing yourself on a stable, consistent basis first before you go mix your life with a woman. Y'all don't do this. Y'all be letting women convince y'all to mix your life with theirs when you don't have this stuff together, right? And you know what happens when you mix your life with a woman, like, and you don't have this stuff together. She ends up putting her wants onto you to the point where it's like a bitch damn near want you to forget about yours. And y'all know how females be. Oh, I ain't trying to change you the whole time. They trying to change you. I don't want you to be something you're not. Whole time they can see that you're something, that they want you to be something that you're not, but they still keep pushing. Like, whole time they make it seem like, but you know, they don't fucking know no better. And then of course you mix your life and a bitch pressure your ass into monogamy or use pussy or all these additional tools that females have to, like, basically manipulate the situation to go in their favor. Like, a lot of y'all really as a man need to, and you need to teach your sons this as well, get your shit together first before you actually start. Remember I said with getting pussy comes great responsibility, right? It's a lot of stuff y'all need to get in order before you actually go out and try to mix your life with another individual. Do y'all understand what I'm explaining? Like, this is some G-ass shit. I'm telling y'all, like, some real shit that a bitch ain't gonna tell you, because, of course, she trying to keep up with this whole concept that she got a man, because, of course, with women, it's, like, seen as a failure if your ass can't duplicate the relationship goals that you seen on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, these fucking movies and reality shows, right? So let me explain something to y'all. A lot of y'all don't realize, like, I didn't work on self. I didn't put enough effort in, you know, to me as a man. I don't know how to lead. I don't actually have a stable datum within me to where my energy and my aura has peace. Like, y'all got to start reading more. You got to start getting in tune with books that help you, like, just as a man, get, like, involved with self. Y'all be overly involved in these situations with women. It bring children into play. You start, like, you know what I'm saying, feeling like you can't breathe or have room to breathe or lead, but you don't know how to, because you don't actually know how to lead yourself. You haven't set up boundaries for yourself. You have, exactly, they be in cruise control where you're just going, and half the time a bitch is in your ear and she's manipulating the direction you're going. You haven't put any thought into what you want as a man. And a lot of y'all, you mix your lives with these females. You try to, like, figure out what you want out of life while you're with her, and then of course when you come out and say what direction you want to go, if it don't match where she going, she gonna make it seem like you a villain. Because, you know, it's always poor me. As the female, I'm a victim of this nigga. Love, he keep doing this to me. I don't know why he trying me like this. I gave him everything. I helped him with this. And you already know help from a female when you on your way trying to build your basics, they're gonna little boy you. Meaning they're gonna bring the shit back up to where you're gonna be indebted to them. You ever seen a bitch like try to be there for you in your like survival season or a season when you ain't have your shit together? If you don't fuck with them when you get your shit together, oh nigga, you's the worst nigga in the world, nigga. I rolled with you through a prison bed, bitch. And wait a minute, like you ain't gonna pick me? Like you really gonna get your shit together and not, oh, you the devil, and they gonna tell everybody, they gonna tell online, they gonna tell your mama and them, they gonna tell the kids that your ass ain't shit. You hear me? A lot of y'all gotta untuck your nuts, man. Do the work on self. Like, do the work first. Y'all gotta stop looking for these females to help guide your basics, your understanding of your basics. When I say the basics, and I'm gonna keep saying this shit to the day I die: transportation, clothing yourself, a place to live, feeding yourself, bringing in income stably for yourself. I don't give a fuck if you selling dick, giving blood, whatever. You have to be able to have these things together on your own. It's too many of you niggas nowadays, you look for females to help you with your basics, then you can't understand. Like, you are fucking up the dynamic of submission because you're not leading, bro. Y'all get with these females, you lay up in their houses, you allow them to tell you what to do, you allow them to steer the direction of your life. And then as you grow as a man and you really start to live in yourself, like you really start to become the man that you supposed to be, and you realize half the shit she got us doing, I ain't really want to do, but you really can't fault her because your ass ain't know what we was doing back then. Like, if you don't have a plan for yourself, the way this world work, another motherfucker will come in and plan for you. You know, I tell y'all, success is just preparation meeting opportunity. The opportunity be there every day, but you niggas don't be prepared for a fuck thing. So what a bitch come along and do? They come in and tell your ass what you should prepare for and push you in the direction they want you to go. That's why a lot of y'all double back to a lot of exes and you settle. That's why a lot of y'all with females, you ain't really like filled up with love and like, you know what I'm saying, that like pride about this bitch. You just with her because of course you never actually prepared yourself for like your future. So of course when y'all do break up, because you know you actually don't want to be with her, you can't really get shit accomplished because you never took time to work on yourself as a man and learn how to develop a plan based on the type of person you are. So you spin your wheels, fuck with different females. You don't really got no guidance like to know like what type of work you supposed to be doing. So you end up doubling back with the bitch that was like bossing you around the whole time. Anyway, it ain't her fault. It ain't like she actually doing anything wrong to you. You allowing it. Same thing. You ain't no victim. Same thing I be telling these bitches. Y'all hear me like I'm telling y'all some real ass shit. Do the work on yourself first. That way you can attract the type of woman that you actually want. Most of you niggas is just with a bitch because you fucked her raw, nutted in her. She got a, you know, she ended up having your baby. Rather you wanted her to, or rather you felt like y'all was gonna be, you know, doing the family thing. In the end, it ain't really what you want. And you stick around. You have to because you ain't got no real plan for yourself. That's why I say you have to, because of course if you try to leave it alone, life ain't gonna go nowhere for you. And of course, you know, females, we sit back and be like, look at him. He don't know what to do. Child, that nigga life went down after he stopped. Girl, his life ain't go down. He just doesn't know how to live in himself as a man. He don't know how to plan and prep. That's not like oh, you was so great for him and he can't get his shit together. His shit wasn't together before he got with you because of the type of person that he was and the lack of work he did on self. They sit back and they laugh at you. And next thing you know, you start coming back. Oh, I miss you. You only miss her because you misguided, nigga. Because you didn't put in work on yourself. If you go get you right, the type of bitches you attract will match up with what the fuck you got going on, or you'll be able to pick out one that will submit and conform to what the fuck you want. No, y'all settle. And I know you hoes ain't gonna like this. Bitch, you been ain't like me, so I don't give a fuck. It's 2021. You didn't like me in 2020, 2019. You felt like I was for the niggas. 2018 and 2017, you said the same thing as well, bitch. So I'm sorry if you think your baby daddy might see this video and realize that he settled for your ass. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't know how to do nothing but get on here and speak this real. That's your business anyway. Shouldn't be trying to build niggas. Should be trying to build yourself up and get a nigga that actually want to be with you. I told y'all relationships is about understanding, and you supposed to be with somebody that you want to be with, not somebody you need. Too many of y'all trauma bond and play these whole build a nigga games and shit to the point where you feel like this nigga obligated to be with you because you built him into the man that he is today, but the nigga don't want you. He there because he feel like he did it to your ass. And this is why the fuck you can't really feel no real love. This is why the fuck the nigga can't really conquer you, because y'all played with each other. You played yourself and he let you play him. And great job. And now you mad at me because I'm speaking on this. I give no fucks. Told you I give no fucks. Bro, my G, Go do work on self first. Get an understanding for what type of man you are before you go mix your life with a female, because she will manipulate and make you conform to what she wants if you don't know what you want. I'm not saying you got to be already rich and successful, but you got to have your basics down packed as a man so that you have a stable datum so you can even start, because you can't start to figure out what type of man you want to be and what you want out of life in survival mode. Survival mode is any type of season you living in where you don't have your basics together, meaning the basic shit you need to have under control in this motherfucking country in order to actually start thinking with what direction I want to go or what I want to do with myself. You hear me? It's hard to figure out goals and shit for the long-term future of your life when you don't know where your next meal gonna come from, when you don't know where your next dollar gonna come from necessarily, when you don't know, if I have a bad day, do I got enough cushion saved up? Like, am I gonna be put out if I argue with this bitch like tonight? Like, you gotta really have some shit that is your own, that you feel secure in, so you can start actually prepping for your success. Some of y'all, this might have went over your head. You may not have been ready for it. You might need to do a one-on-one, because, some of y'all dudes, your mama didn't teach you much. Like, she was fucked up and was a victim to a nigga. Your daddy was ran off, or the nigga was a pussy nigga, and he ain't, understand how to stand on what he made and handle his responsibilities, so he wasn't there for you. It might not have been your mama's fault, nigga. But anyway, in your upbringing, you lack this type of data. Don't be afraid to reach out. Men need therapy, too. It is okay at any point in your life as a man to, start finding yourself and really and listen. In these relationships, like, you have to get you a female that you can gently lead with. Meaning, like, these hoes got y'all aggressively trying to be leaders and then painting y'all as the villain when you put your foot down. But I'm going to tell you, you doing it wrong, because, of course, you settling for a bitch that don't match up with what you want. But half of y'all have not organized what you want. You have not got in tune with self as a man to know what you want. So you settling for a bitch that don't match with what's going on. Bro, that's why you can't conquer her, man. You fucking her, but you ain't really conquering her. You going up in her, but you're not really, she don't have a submissive spirit towards you. The hoe won't even keep her mouth shut at the right times. She don't know how to talk to you. She don't know how to talk to herself, because she ain't want to do. You got to get you a bitch that you can encourage to have goals and things going on for themselves. Most of these females, I did so many one-on-ones, they don't really have nothing going on in their life besides they go to work, they help pay bills, they take care of the children. That's it. That's all they have going on for self. So when they meet you niggas, they make all the rest of their spare time in their life, all the rest of their brain power about you. And half the time you don't have it all the way together. So of course you're going to disappoint her, because I never actually did any work on myself as a man, and you watching me too much, bitch. You don't got enough going on for yourself, bitch. But nobody taught her this. Nobody taught you this. So y'all be in these relations and it be chaotic. Go watch my video on with getting pussy comes great responsibility. And I know you hoes going to hate me a lot for this video, because you feel like I say, your baby daddy, your boyfriend might see it and realize he's settling for your ass. Bitch, go do work on yourself, so you can attract the type of man that actually sees value in you, because the nigga don't. He just there because you pressure monogamy. But you always say, y'all don't be pressuring monogamy. You just care too much. Bye, y'all. Like, if you take it in, you take it in. If you don't, you don't. I don't know what the fuck to tell you, but it's facts on this motherfucker. You hear me?